talking low riders, 77 DeVille's, L dogs, nothing but them legs.
Sitting on blacks in the front yard of the trailer park. One time for the single wide in the little crib. Two times if you know what it's like to...
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The time for talk is over as we are just mere moments away from the Super Bowl. Two teams now have a chance to prove they are the best. It's the Bengals going up against the Steelers. Now let's head down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for today's matchup.
Let's check in down on the sidelines with Danielle Bellini.
Thanks, guys. Super Bowl 50 is a very special milestone for the NFL. Super Bowl I was played back in 1967 at the LA Coliseum. As you recall, the Green Bay Packers beat the Kansas City Chiefs on that day. But I'm sure neither of those teams could have imagined the Super Bowl growing to be as big as it is today, guys. That being said, we've got two teams out here who desperately want to make history by winning the Super Bowl tonight to ensure they're the ones that are remembered and that everyone is talking about 50 years from now. Back to you guys.
Danielle, thank you very much. Now we'll go to the field. The Steelers setting up here for the kickoff. The Super Bowl officially underway, and we're going to have a new champion tonight. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. Head quarterback out of TCU, a former second-round pick and Rose Bowl winner, Andy Dalton. First down at the 28. Out of the eye, it's Bernard. Setting the lineups now. One of the absolute best at his position. That would be wide receiver A.J. Green.
Tall, great hands, fast. What is there not to like about A.J. Green? When you talk about your passing game, you must center it around what he can do on the offensive side.
Second down and 5. Takes it out of the eye.
The Bengals running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Loss of 4 on the play. Andy Dalton down the field. Can't find a mark, and this is going to bring up 4th down. Short series this time for the offense.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, they can make a big play.
The Bengals get set at the line, needing to get to the 38 for a first. Goes deep to A.J. Green. The quarterback, already the winner of 2 Super Bowl titles and competed in a 3rd, Ben Roethlisberger, who has the credentials to one day land in Canton, Ohio. They come to the line of scrimmage in an excellent starting point. Ben Roethlisberger. Roethlisberger takes a look now from under center. First down at the 30. Launching it deep. It's intercepted. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20.
Well, as a quarterback, I think the biggest thing is when you throw an interception early in the game, you just got to have faith in what you did all week in practice, keep your confidence level up, and come out here and get it done.
First down and 10. Down the field. And intercepted. What a tough start for the quarterback. An early interception.
Oh, the worst thing you can do as a quarterback, but I'm giving the defense here a lot of credit. They diagnosed the play, they took advantage of the quarterback, and they got the interception.
The give out of the...
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Loss of 2 on that play. Second down and 12. Roethlisberger going down the field. For the offense, he came out of Central Michigan as a 6th-round pick and has turned himself into a top-flight receiver in Antonio Brown.
All you hear about Antonio Brown, besides the talent he has on the field, is how hard he works. When you work that hard and you got some talent, look out, you're going to get it done on the field. Defense did a good job that time. It's 3rd and long. They know the offense wants to throw it down the field. They cover all the deep receivers and nowhere to go with the football except short.
And the punt is kicked out of bounds. The Bengals' last possession ended somewhat painfully with an interception. You wonder if they're going to try to compensate for that mistake on this drive, Phil.
Well, sometimes when you have a mistake on the offensive side, it does make you get more conservative. Let's look at it from the defensive side. It was just a tremendous play. So sometimes in the NFL, that's going to happen where the defensive player is just better than the offensive player.
I know you had a lot of experience at this, but after you threw an interception, what was it like coming back out on the field the next time?
Well, I tell you, I tell all my teammates, be alert. You might have to tackle again because I'm going to keep firing it down the field.
The Bengals have it at the 34. Bernard out to the right. Barrels ahead. Keeps chugging along. Brought down at the 38.
That was an awesome job by the running back that time, breaking those tackles. In the NFL, the low man wins. That time, the running back was the low man.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. Bernard out to the right.
Bernard's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
The Super Bowl. It's as big as it gets. And just the fan side of you, Phil, what sticks out in your memory bank?
Well, I think the game, one of my favorite games of all time, Jim, when you talk about the Super Bowls, the Steelers, the Dallas Cowboys, I loved them both. Roger Staubach, Terry Bradshaw, and I remember the Jackie Smith drop in the end zone. Just the emotion that came from him, from all the Cowboys. An exciting game to watch.
The Bengals will take the snap from the 35. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
The Steelers defense is so fast and so powerful. That time of the run play, they just overpower the offensive line. They tackle the runner for a loss.
The Bengals take it from the 38. The catch is made. And Gay's in on the tackle. Back here to start quarter two. We are deadlocked right now in a game that has seen its fair share of defense.
Yeah, it's kind of fun to watch, isn't it? I love defenses when they come out and they offense up. That's what we've seen so far, and I think it's going to continue.
Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
The Bengals offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
They hand it off to him again. And this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing 1.
The Bengals know one of the worst things you can do in the NFL is lose yardage on a run play. They do it that time on second down, and now they have third and long, and the coach is going, well, what do you want me to call? Not many things can work on third and long.
Third down and 13. Touchdown, number 1 at the Super Bowl. They've got the lead here early in the second quarter. A good development for them in this game.
Yeah, nice. You know, they learned something in that first quarter. They took that knowledge and they put it to good use, and they found a way to get down there and score a touchdown. That was a nice job by the offense.
The Steelers set to return the kick. Johnson's got a chance for a return. Denard's going to make the tackle. That return's good for about 9. The Steelers offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players.
Johnson wraps up the quarterback and takes him down.
Man, this defensive end, Jim, he is some talent. That time, good job, makes the move, shows the speed, and gets around there and gets the sack.
The Steelers snap it up at the 26. Taken down and sacked again.
The offensive line that time had no idea this cornerback was coming on the blitz. He timed it perfectly, and the speed and the talent to get there, and he gets the sack on the QB.
Flag comes out.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
Well, Phil, he scrambled around, and then he moved past the line of scrimmage when he made that throw.
You know, all you have to do, Jim, as long as some part of your body is at or behind the line of scrimmage when the football leaves your hand, that's legal. That time, easy to see, quarterback way past the line of scrimmage.
Gains 16.
Jones is able to show off his talent on that punt return that time. What speed and quickness that allows him to break through some of that coverage and picks up good yards.
The Bengals are going to line up. Close game, second quarter. The score's 6-0. Andy Dalton will be under center. First down at the 48. Handoff out of the eye.
The Steelers defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
Loss of 3 on the play. Second down and 13. Looking long. The ball is charred out of his hands.
In a situation like this, third and long, if you're the defense, catch them by surprise and blitz.
Third and 13. Down the field. Got a flag down here.
Pass interference. Defense.
At the 22-yard line, here they come.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. A tackle behind the line.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter. Now as we come back to the field, following the 2-minute warning, we've got a defense trying to hold strong and not allow this lead to balloon any further. The Bengals have it at the 24.
The Steelers guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield. It made the tackle.
The Bengals take it from the 28. Charging ahead. Defense calls a timeout. Lining up for a 38-yard field goal. The Bengals had a fourth down play coming up, but want to be sure about what they want to do here. So timeout. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. The Steelers with a nickel look here on defense. Takes another handoff. The Steelers do a great job here on defense, making the stop on 4th and long.
Yeah, 4th and long, there's only so few things you can do, Jim. So the defense was ready. They're well coached in situations like this, and they get it done.
Loss of a couple that time. Brown had it, but couldn't hold on as this goes incomplete.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
The Steelers take it from the 23. Incomplete as he was looking short.
Third long situations, a lot of coordinators in this league will run a draw play on third long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to make guys miss, break
the ball is fumbled. He's in the clear. In stride, and he's home for the touchdown.
What a deflating play for the offense. The defense picks up the fumble, takes it not only for a touchdown, but how long? Look at the blocks. That makes the offense lose its confidence. They're going to have a hard time coming back out on the field and making it happen.
The Steelers set to return the kick.
And here's Todman. And the tackle's made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31. The Steelers will try to put a little drive together and not give the football away, Phil, as each team seems to treat it like it's a hot potato.
Well, sometimes it is a hot potato. Did you know back in 1985, Jim, I set a record for fumbles in a football season? It wasn't easy to do, but I accomplished it. It was a lot of hard work, and I got it done.
And now they'll try over again on second down. brings the play to an end.
And with that pick, it looks like the first half will end just the way it started, with this defense dominating in all aspects.
This defense has some attitude, don't they? They play fast, they play hard, and they just dare you to throw the football. Well, the offense finally did it. They took a chance, and they paid for it. You got to try to avoid this as a quarterback. Don't throw off that back foot unless you have to. When you do, there's just no way you're going to be as good if you had good balance. That time the throw's off the mark.
The Bengals will take the snap from the 30. Incomplete.
The Bengals have a lead here in the first half, but you take a look at the passing numbers, and they aren't great. Dalton's probably feeling like he needs to start moving forward with a little bit more accuracy, partner.
Well, he absolutely does. There's no doubt about it. When you watch it, the quarterback, I'd like to see him a little sharper, but he could get some help from his wide receivers, get a little more separation between you and the defensive back, and make it easier on the quarterback.
4th down and 10, and they're going to go for it.
The Bengals will set up. The 20 is the first down line.
Well, when there's under 2 minutes to go, good job by the offensive ball carrier that time. He knows he can get no more yards. He steps out of bounds to stop the clock.
First down at the 19. Handoff out of the I formation. Shazier's there to take it down. And here we have second down. Bernard lines up as the single back here. Toss to the outside. And Bernard is brought down after a gain of only 1.
Bernard's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
The Steelers go with the dime formation here on defense. 3rd and 9. What a catch. Touchdown.
My goodness, Phil. Halftime can't get here soon enough as it's blowout city.
It is. I know you can't wait for halftime because you scarf down food at halftime like you haven't eaten in a week. So we don't want to keep you from that. But this game, oh my gosh, it's been lopsided, hasn't it? And you're right. The team that's losing, they can't wait to get to the locker room.
He's got a chance to return this one.
And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. The teams head to the locker room, and we'll be heading to the studios of our pal Larry Ridley as you watch the NFL on EA Sports. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Bengals have been wreaking havoc on the defensive side of the ball today, Phil.
Yeah, right from the start of this game, Jim, we saw on the defensive side how emotional they were. And sometimes when you're that emotional, it makes you faster, and that's caused a lot of turnovers.
Roethlisberger's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. First down at the 25. And they are in on Bell after a gain of about 10.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second.
This Le'Veon Bell was some kind of smooth, and he can sometimes take it deep, as we saw right there.
Well, coming out of the Big Ten, he knows what football is all about, and he's come to the Pittsburgh Steelers, and they need him to be a star running back, and that play there shows you he has the potential.
The Steelers have it at the 44. Geno Atkins gets the sack.
Defensive tackles, we always think of them as run stoppers. How about this that time? He does a great job, gets in there and sacks the quarterback.
Loss of 5 on the play. The Steelers have it at the 39. No chance to throw. Another sack.
Well, defensive tackle, so many times they're in charge of stopping run, but not this time. The big fella, good move at the snap of the football, gets in that backfield and gets the sack.
The Steelers from the 27. Ball is out. Recovery by the offense. Tackles made. Well, the offense lucks out this time as they hold on to the football.
Yeah, I think the word luck is appropriate here, no doubt about it. Bad fumble that time by the offensive player, but at least they were alert enough to get there and get on it and keep possession of the football.
Jones has got it on the return. Gains 17.
Jones is such a great athlete. You got to find ways to get the football to him. Here's another way to get it to him. On a punt return, how explosive is he? Man, that's the answer.
The Steelers defense comes onto the field after surrendering a touchdown on the last drive.
Well, they're hoping for better results. No question about that, Jim. They got to come out. They got to hustle. There was not enough hustle last time. And the number one key for all defensive teams is play hard.
Way to call him out there, partner.
Hey, that's what I do. I like to call people out.
Dalton's lined up. 2 tight ends set. And Bernard is brought down. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
Bernard's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Third and 8. They're going to run it on the toss.
The Bengals trying to catch the defense by surprise here on 3rd and long. They go with the run, and sometimes those runs on 3rd and long work when you can pick up a first down. But that time the defense was ready. They tried it, and it didn't work.
Another carry here. The Bengals turn the ball over on downs.
The Bengals absolutely got a little greedy that time, thinking that they couldn't be stopped. They go for it on 4th down. Here, winning in the second half, and they fail to convert. That's a big mistake.
First down at the 48. Picks up about 2.
Bell is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Inside the 50. Bell takes his spot in the backfield. Heath Miller has the catch.
Well, I guess the best thing to say there, Jim, is they completed a pass, but it still did not get a first down.
We're back, and this game has not been close. The line of scrimmage, the 43-yard line. Roethlisberger's ready for the snap, empty backfield. The final quarter underway now with this snap. The pass is off the mark, and that's a 3 and out.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
Looking now at the numbers, it's got to be a bit frustrating for this running back. You would expect him to get stronger as the game goes on, but the numbers have actually gone in the other direction.
Well, that's what you would think, but I'll tell you, this defense has gotten stronger as the game has gone along. You know, I think what happened is they were just tired of getting run over.
Toss to the outside.
Steelers defense is so fast and so powerful. That time on the run play, they just overpower the offensive line, and they tackle the runner for a loss.
Loss of 2 on that play. Bernard lines up as the single back here. The play clock's running down. Toss play to Bernard. Picks up about 5.
He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day.
Nothing like a running back who fights for every extra yard. When you get that extra yard or two, what it does, it just creates better situations for your offense.
The Bengals will line up. First down markers right at the 47-yard line. 3rd and 6. Toss to the outside.
I think the coach on the sidelines, he's going to be happy with every first down because he knows that's more time off the clock. When you're up like this, multiple scores in the second half, every first down just puts the odds in your favor of winning this game.
1st and 10. Toss play. Shazier's all over that offense and brings him down.
The Bengals running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
The line of scrimmage, the 48.
Bernard lines up as the single back here. 2nd and 12. And now here's the toss.
Defense, play the situation. It's 3rd and long. Don't let a receiver get behind you and make a catch to pick up the first down. Keep it in front of you, and then let them catch it and come up and make the tackle.
Loss of a couple that time. Just 2 minutes left in this one now. Back in a moment. We're back. Only 2 minutes remain in this one. An extra tight end on the field for this one. 3rd and a long way to go. Here's the quick toss. Breaks the tackle. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
The Bengals know what a situation they were in right there. And it was a tough one. 3rd and long. What are you going to do? Well, they decide to run the football, and I agree with that. If you try to throw it down the field, it probably was going to lead to a mistake.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and 7. The Bengals have it at the 44. Scans the field.
The Bengals had a lead here in the second half, but I'll tell you, a good way to lose it is to go for it on 4th down like you did that time, and they didn't make it.
The Steelers will try to hold on to the football. This has been one big turnover after another, Phil. Just what the coaches talked about in our meetings with him this week about ball security. It's not happening here.
Well, it tells you that players did not listen to the coaches, that's for sure, because ball security is not what we're seeing out there. I know this. Week in practice, there's going to be a lot of drills about hanging on to the football. What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jim. It also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
About a minute and a half remaining in this one, and they have a first down. Now 1st and 10. That leads us to second down. They'll go shotgun here. And that pass from Roethlisberger will go incomplete.
Quarterbacks love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
Set up now at the 42.
Ben Roethlisberger will take the snap out of the gun. 3rd and 10. Going for the home run. They bring back out the offense to go for it. The Steelers turn the ball over on downs.
Well, every defense is looking for somebody to sack the quarterback, and that time the speed of the defensive end gets around the tackle and gets the sack.
The Bengals can put this game away here. Just run out the clock here, Phil. It's been a blowout victory, and now all you're trying to do is not get anybody hurt.
That's right. Get this game over with. And in the NFL, you've got to treasure moments like this. To win easily, that doesn't happen often, so enjoy this victory. And that's just the right call to make. In this situation, just run the football. Don't try to be some genius who catch the defense off guard. Manage the clock and just get this game over with.
Loss of 2 on that play. 2 tight ends on the field here. 2nd down and 12. Flip to the outside. He's churning ahead. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
You got to be big, strong. You got to be tough. And we saw all those qualities that time in that run. Look at the broken tackles.
The defense looking for one more stop here on 3rd down after that run.
The Bengals come to the line. 1st down marker at the 40.
And here's the toss. For the first time ever, the Super Bowl has been won by the Cincinnati Bengals. The Lombardi